Hey guys, welcome back to Procaz.
Today, we're in a man's home.
Oh, Colonel Sanders he's got a sense of interior design.
Look at this baby picture of it.
Oh God,
I love it.
he even has the goatee.
Oh, that's awesome.
Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Is that an elevator? Okay, no, that's a door.
Yeah, that's a door, I think.
I thought that was an elevator. I already read it.
Oh, yeah, I know. It looks like you
live such
what
an
do you-
exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Oh, he appeared. I thought it was him. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop researching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what your dish might be describing.
What dish you might be describing.
Sorry, what dish you might be describing.
Sorry, guys. One of us is the pro today, and one of us is the Cas.
100 degrees Celsius, bro.
Shut up.
It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for now?
Just for you. What do you want to do?
I think we reveal it, because I don't even know what this is.
Oh, okay.
You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in headfirst. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw.
Oh my god.
The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway.
Do you like coleslaw?
No.
I fucking hate coleslaw. What a shitty dish. We should have kept this a secret. Magnificent. Man, this guy has bad taste.
Together you
That's why he's with us.
Yeah, no. He should be with Ashley. Or
should.
Miriam. Or Clank.
Oh. Or nameless student who's a ghost now?
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
Ugh. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. He's crying again.
You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not?
Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment.
You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping.
What the hell? This is just gonna become like a detective game.
Around the room are various items that you can look
I knew
closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. You gaze out the window across a vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of student pops up.
Are you thinking about
Was that my voice?
That was it.
Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death?
Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you?
I could just tell you my name right now. It's
Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window, a crack, and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it hits you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it you find a single... I couldn't see the last.
A single note.
Okay. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel.
What's this?
A lock of silver hair is woven
beautiful.
through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver.
This guy.
What? Tap on an item. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize
I thought it was real.
It's real! Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right?
He already founded the company?
Perhaps.
Okay, do you want to just go, or do you want to look at all this other stuff?
I'm okay to go if you want. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suit hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant?
No, this is fucking stalking,
This is
dog.
creepy. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why he's wearing his jacket.
You're just like, so. He's like, why are you wearing my jacket? I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh, okay.
Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off.
Tell me you're cold.
No, dude, we have to take the initiative.
And make a big move? Right now?
Or we could just tell the truth. Like that we were snooping. I don't know, man. I personally think it's time.
Fess up?
Yep. No. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. Oh, yeah.
I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams.
Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough leaves you with words that I wasn't able to read because you
Wait, what was the last thing you say? What was the last thing you said?
Like leaving in the midst of this emotional whatever.
You can't leave him in the most of such an emotional turmoil. You pause and look back.
Okay. Colonel?
Yes, Procaz?
I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow.
You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber.
In his arms? We'll
We'll have to see. Dream sequence!
Hey!
Zzz. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. This is the last day of the game, dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
This is the last day. Like, the semesters are only 3 days long, remember?
Oh.
Yeah, so who knows what'll happen, dude.
I did not know that.
Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. I'm sorry, I'm slipping.
It's fine.
Your thoughts are interrupted.
It's fine, just go.
Okay. Your thoughts are
Just
interrupted.
go.
You can't keep interrupting me.
Seriously,
Okay,
just go.
Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it.
Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up.
It's meticulous. Oh, my bad. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it
Man,
takes you on a journey.
today, what is this recording session today, Marco? You trying to do this or what?
I'm just off today.
I know you're off today.
know, man.
We've been off for the last month. Literally offline.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say it's your fault, but it might be. Just go ahead.
When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
So, would you say that we're the perfect match?
How presumptuous.
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery?
What do you want to do? You gotta flatter him, right?
Flatter, yeah. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window.
There are 2 tiers. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly.
It's all happening so quickly. I fell in love and now I'm his business partner?
That's how it works. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home.
What the hell? Why do we keep on running out the door?
There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Oh. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night.
No!
Miriam Clank?
No!
Love story? I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you.
It's okay, I was just...
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure.
She looks terrified. You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
Since I'd been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your Dow's turn to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of a girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know that little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Get it, the pun?
Did she say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker?
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers.
Come on. I'm offering to support you no matter what you do. Okay.
Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
Oh, my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped, too. Why don't you pick on some... We just become Ashley?
That's right, come on.
Now it's me all of a sudden.
It's been you.
You want to talk about why we couldn't record for the last month? Huh, Marco? Somebody started his own YouTube channel.
That's actually
He
a lie.
abandoned everyone.
That's actually a lie.
Abandoned me. Abandoned us.
Bro, it was winter break.
Oh, yeah.
We were just... Oh, my God.
My bad.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
That's fair.
Yeah.
There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? Why is she crying? Yo, this shit is squeezing her thighs.
Yeah.
And she has thighs on her legs. Aw.
You got some nerve, Procad, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it.
And I won't have it.
You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to a boiling over.
Are close to boiling over.
Fuck.
I know.
I don't know why. I'm just... Okay. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close
Mark,
to
can
boiling
we
over.
smack you across the face real quick?
No. Ow. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Procaz, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
What is he doing complimenting her?
The fuck, Colonel Sanders? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you were passionate about how your food is received.
That's a lot of words to say. It was bland.
Excuse me, Procaz. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Yo, he's right. Fucking, we're dependent people. Independent people. Not dependent people. We're independent. We're people. Let's go. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine foods. See you inside, Procaz.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger.
Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out.